Peace, family. Welcome to another pick a card reading where we will be seeing around this new moon in Aquarius what radical changes are up ahead. All right, we're going to dive in and see what radical changes are ahead for you. So, we currently have three different piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So, I want you to allow your intuition to lead you to which pile is calling you, and I'll see you in each of those piles. Peace, pile number 1. So if you selected pile number 1, this is your reading to see what radical changes are ahead for you during this new moon in Aquarius. All right, so I've already pre-shuffled your cards, so I'm going to go ahead and flip them over and lay them out for you. And we're going to see together what is up ahead for you. So I'm trying out this new angle here, as you can see. So bear with me as I lay this out for us, making sure we got this in the frame for you. All right, so we got share wisdom, we have success, we have believe in the impossible, we have masculine energy, we also have temperance, 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so this is a beautiful reading, pile number 1. So what I'm seeing here, pile number 1, is that around this time, you're going to be coming into some success. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this is career-wise. You're going to be seeing where you're going to be having some type of inspiration, some spark of creativity. Even some of you are going to be sharing your wisdom. So a lot of you guys have been in a season where you've been learning different lessons, different things that you have been experiencing that you're going to be feeling more called to share with others. For some of you, that will look like you sharing with your close family, friends, and associates, co-workers. But for others, I'm seeing that you're going to be sharing this on a platform or on some larger scale in your business. You're going to be sharing a lot of your wisdom with others that can help them. And so what Spirit wants you to know is to believe in the impossible. So there are some pretty big changes happening here for you. And that's why the universe here is trying to encourage you to believe in the impossible, that you can achieve your goals. You can achieve what it is that you have envisioned. For some of you, that may seem a little intimidating, but what I'm getting here is that you're wrapping up some type of cycle around self-worth and self-love. So you have been I'm picking up from the full moon that passed. You may have been going through some type of experiences that were challenging your self-value, your worth, or something that allowed you to really step more into self-love. So because you've went through that process, you're now able to bring that wisdom and that insight to this new moon energy that allows you to propel yourself forward in your goals and the things that you're here to achieve. So I'm seeing here with this temperance card is that, this is about you being able to move with more patience, with more clarity, with more understanding. I'm seeing that you're having a lot more stability as well. Even with this 4 of Wands, this is representing some type of stability here. But what I'm seeing with this Ten of Wands is that this Temperance is right under that card. So it's showing how you're ending some heavy cycle, that heavy burden that you've just came through. And again, for a lot of you, I'm seeing that happen, that was triggered during that full moon that just passed. So you are letting your burdens down. You are letting go of all of this wounded energy, things that may feel heavy. So for a lot of you, you may have been cut out some connections, some habits, some beliefs. There's something that you are shedding that is allowing you to step into this next level, or this, just to have this new beginning or this new change here. And even with the Four of Pentacles right under the Four of Wands, this definitely speaks of you really tapping into, you know, I'm seeing like you just creating more stability, like you're working towards something that is coming into fruition. Even so with this masculine energy, I'm seeing that you're using more of your masculine energy to take action. So for a lot of you, if you felt like you wasn't able to, if you felt like you wasn't really making much progress or movement, almost like you were in this period of, I'm seeing rest and just recovery, because a lot of you just were in a tough period here that I'm picking up on. But I'm seeing how this masculine energy is going to help to give you that fire and just really propel you forward and move you in the direction that will bring about this success here. So you may not see how it's all going to work out, but what I'm seeing is you are getting some type of support. There is some type of collaboration, or something, someone is coming in that can help you to actually make sense of this and bring it all together for you. But all in all, the radical change that I'm seeing for you guys is that you are going to see some level of recognition. You're going to see some level of success by you sharing some of your gifts, and just know that this can be on any scale, right? You know, you don't realize how much impact you can make simply by just sharing something that you've overcame, or you know, and someone needed to hear it, and just know that you pulling just one person through is very impactful. So you don't have to think of it as in some big grand scheme of something. Success can look like many things and come in many ways. So you define what that success is, but I'm seeing that you're going to be in a place of just gratitude. And even here with this card, it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love, right? So you understanding just the power of just love and moving in the energy of love, will how that brings about so much fulfillment for you. So I'm seeing here that there is movement forward. There is a lot of prosperity here. There is you releasing some type of burden, some type of it was almost like it was a spiritual challenge in some way, whether that was mentally, emotionally, physically, but it still dealt with the spiritual aspect. It was something that was in your I would say a part of your destiny, your plan. So divine order. So just know that, you know, just trust the process, believe in the impossible. Everything is working out for you. I am seeing here as well, another thing that Spirit is pointing out to me is that there is a lot of blue here in these cards, right? There's a lot of blue in this spread. So a lot of you are going to be using your voice. You're going to be sharing, speaking. Communication is a big theme here for pile number one that I'm seeing. So you're going to be able to speak more clearly. A lot of you are going to be able to share your thoughts. Also being more vulnerable is what I'm picking up on. Just you being willing to put yourself out there a little bit more is what I'm seeing. And that may be very, very radical for some of you. So that is something that I am seeing in regards to radical changes coming up ahead for you, pile number one. So definitely let me know how this resonates with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to thank our ancestors and spirit guide for this beautiful reading. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Peace. Peace, pile number two. If you selected pile number two, this is your reading on what radical changes are ahead for you during this new moon in Aquarius energy. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards and I'm going to lay them out for you. So let's see what we got here so that we can get into the reading. All right, pile number two. I hope you guys are well. Let's see. All right, so what I'm seeing here for the radical changes for pile number two during this new moon energy here. So right off the bat, we see you have the Void card, happiness. We have a new romantic cycle begins. Psychic development is here as well. We also have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So right off the bat here, I'm seeing that there's some type of, with this Void card here, there is some type of transitioning that's happening for you, pile number two. And this transition is, it's almost like you are stepping into this new level that's going to bring you more fulfillment, more joy, more happiness is here. I'm seeing that it also says with this a new romantic cycle begins. So around this new moon energy, you may, you're starting some type of new balanced connection. Something is coming into balance. Something is harmonizing for you romantically in love here. But I'm seeing also there is a lot of psychic development. So maybe your intuitive gifts are getting stronger. Your intuition is getting stronger. Or I would say your relationship with your intuition is getting stronger. Maybe you're listening more to it. You're trusting yourself more. You're going more with your nudges. Like you're just feeling overall more confident is what I'm picking up in pile number two, which is very beautiful here. Because with this Page of Wands here, I'm seeing where you're open to set out on a new beginning. There is this new fresh start that's here with this new moon. And it says, I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So what this means is that you're following your flow. You're following what feels good for you. Whereas maybe because this Void energy is here, is giving me that on the other end. So this is some past energy. Maybe you have been feeling, I don't know, I want to say indifferent, because I'm not getting that you were just extremely low, but maybe there was some level of discontentment or indifference that you were feeling in past energy. But what I'm seeing is once you move through this void space, this transitional space, you're stepping into this happiness. You're stepping into this this new flow of really inspiration. Like you're feeling more inspired. You're following your intuition. So you're almost like you're flowing here. Like there's a lot more flow and ease in this pile for pile number 2, especially with this Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups also gives a new beginning as far as emotionally. You're also feeling more I would say emotionally stable or more balanced emotionally, because you may have came out of a period where, you know, you've processed or had some type of emotional release, something that you were purging or cleansing through. that you were able to end that process, and now you're having a new beginning here. As well as with this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is like a messenger. So I'm seeing where someone may come in and give you some type of I don't know, it's like something that's going to help you to either in business or even I'm seeing something even in love. Maybe there's some type of love offer here that I'm getting as well. But I'm seeing that there's some form of communication coming in with this Knight of Swords energy that is going to make you very happy is what I'm getting. It's going to make you very, very excited. It's something that is going to make you give you a nice little boost of happiness. Like, it's like I'm seeing where you're smiling very, very hard. Even in this picture, this guy, he's delivering a message with a smile. So this is definitely some type of good news coming in for you, pile number 2. That is unexpected. Something that you don't see coming. And then with this King of Pentacles here, there is some success, business, career. I'm seeing that that's also bringing you fulfillment. So there is some level of clarity even in business, like you're getting more structure. I'm saying this is more structure in business, like you're getting some type of systems or some type of guidance on how you can improve in your business, whether that's in I would say a better way to do it, to go about doing something in your business. There's something that's going to be very beneficial for you and profitable. You're going to start seeing this actually pay off for you in some great way. And I'm seeing it's because you're using your psychic gifts to help lead you through it. So there is some level of like you allowing your spirit guides and your spirit team to support you. I'm seeing a lot of support here in this pile number 2. So if you feeling like you wasn't getting support before, this is another radical change that's happening for you during this time. So definitely this is a very, very beautiful pile reading here, pile number 2. Because you guys are really, really not gonna see this coming, but this is what's coming in for you. And I'm seeing where you're just gonna just feel so balanced. You're gonna have so much balance and happiness and joy and clarity and peace and just flow and ease. So a lot of you I'm seeing is maybe you're tapping more into the law of attraction, or just you're understanding more of the natural laws that you're using to help you navigate this time. But this is some beautiful energy here, pile number 2. I would love to know more about how this is unfolding for you. But all in all, especially with this new romantic cycle, I'm seeing where there's a lot more love here. There's a lot of love. And even if it's self-love is also coming through as well. So just you being able to take care of yourself, you being able to allow more love in is what I'm getting. And that can be love from, any area, any way that it comes. So you being open to that is just very, very beautiful, pile number 2. So that's what I see. Radical changes for you, pile number 2. So yes, that concludes this reading. I would love to know more. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to thank our ancestors and spirit guides for this beautiful reading for you. And I wish you all the best, peace, love, and healing. And I'll see you guys in our next reading. Peace. Peace, pile number 3. So if you selected pile number 3, this is your reading on what radical changes are ahead during this new moon energy. So I've already pre-shuffled your cards, pile number 3. So we're going to go ahead and flip them over so that we can see what energy or what changes, radical changes, are coming in for you that you may not be aware of yet. So let's see, pile number 3. This new moon and Aquarius energy. What are we seeing as some radical changes coming in for you? All right, so what we have here, we have reclaim card, we have failure, we have what do you need to release, we have retreat, we have the Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune card here. All right, pile number 3. So this pile I can feel already is a bit heavier than the other piles, which is quite all right, right? We all have the ebbs and flow of life. There's going to be full of peaks and valleys, all right? So don't worry. This is just temporary energy here, whatever it is that you are dealing with. But let's see. Let's dive into it. So what I'm seeing here is with this failure card, it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So off the bat, I can see that the theme for you during this time is for you to understand that there is no such thing as failure, or you actually I would say rewiring how you view failure, because anything that doesn't seem to work out in our, I would say, desired outcome, or maybe in the way that we expected, doesn't mean that it didn't work out for you. It just means that there is a better way, or that there's a way, another way, and that way was just more like a detour or some route that you needed to take so that you can learn certain lessons and certain skills, for you to take with you to that next destination, right? And that's kind of how life flows sometimes. We oftentimes can feel like, we're putting a lot of effort and energy into something, and it doesn't pan out how we expect, and then we can, and when we're being pessimistic, if you have that mindset, then you can look at it as like, oh, it didn't work out. But the truth is, everything is working out for you. What didn't work out still worked out for you, because I like to look at it as rejection is just divine protection, right? Sometimes what we actually think we want is not exactly what we need. And I don't know about you, but I would rather get what I need sometimes, because what I want may not be serving my highest good. So you just got to look at it in a higher perspective. So this is about you reclaiming your power. This is about you reclaiming, I'm saying, your authority. You reclaiming, I'm saying this is more like you kind of taking back the reins or control over your life. So maybe there's some area where you've maybe just been given into certain doubts and fears. Maybe you've just been feeling so hard on yourself, or not really celebrating yourself like you should. But this is just you reclaiming that aspect. Because what I'm seeing here too, it says, what do you need to release? There's something that you're going to be releasing during this time, that maybe that is a limiting belief, some type of pattern, some type of habits, some type of routine, something that just is no longer serving you. Because I'm seeing with this retreat card is that you're going to be taking time, that it's almost like you're going to be taking time to pause, to self-reflect, to do some introspection, which is very divinely fated. This is something that is actually carved out specifically for you during this time. So remember what I said in the beginning of the reading, this is only temporary energy. So don't get so caught up in it. Just know that this is all happening for your highest good. And this is here to serve you at the end of the day. And so what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands here is that, you see this woman here, she has this wand, and these other ones are pointing against her. So there is some type of conflict or battle here that you've already overcome, or that you're overcoming, especially with this Eight of Swords energy here. It's like you see she's blindfolded with all of these swords around her. But what I'm seeing is you're cutting away the blindfold. Like there's something, some illusions, some maybe something that's blocking you from standing in your power, standing in your authority, standing in your truth. I'm seeing you're cutting those beliefs away. You're fighting against all of those inner doubts and inner critics and inner voices that maybe have been making you doubt yourself and really preventing you from showing up fully. But what I'm seeing here, that the radical changes that's happening is you're reclaiming your power, you're reclaiming your truth, and you're actually creating or stepping into this new beginning with this Ace of Wands. And also with this Wheel of Fortune, there is a change or a turn of events that's happening in your favor. So again, like I said, this is temporary because with this Wheel of Fortune card, you're going into a whole new direction. This is taking you, whatever this is that you are experiencing, this is actually to help you go into a whole new direction that's going to lead you to your success. So if you feel like it's a failure, it's only a setup for a come up. That's what Spirit is saying. This is not a failure. Whatever it is that you're working through, I'm seeing that you've already, you're overcoming it here. You're taking these blindfolds off. You're fighting these illusions. You're fighting these mental blockages or these things that have been holding you back for so long. I'm seeing where you're finally deciding to step up in and almost in a major way. Like you're taking more of a leadership roles, I'm seeing. And this is something that you may not even realize is coming for you. But this is something that's going to be so radical. Like this is something that's high level here. But it's requiring you to take some time in solitude with this retreat card. It's requiring you to really take some time to go within and do that inner work and really sit down and get still and quiet so that you can start to purge and release a lot of this stuff that is just, I'm seeing that's just been stuff that has been really just, I would say, conditioned or programmed through other people. Like this is something that you're clearing out, like old energy, other people's energies and thought forms and things that really are not your own. And maybe you have adopted as your own because it's like you've heard it enough times and now you've kind of subconsciously created that as your truth. But I'm seeing where you're stripping all that away. Like you're taking this blindfold off. As you can see, she has this cape. She is literally, she's this superwoman here. She's empowered. But some reason there's these like illusions, these blindfolds that are kind of trying to surround her with this swords energy. Because swords represent, you know, mental, your mental thoughts. So I'm seeing how you're going to be clearing the air. Literally. And that's so perfect because this is a new moon in Aquarius. And this is the air energy. So this is a lot of clearing out a lot of the air, like clearing out the mental. If you're an overthinker or if you feel like your mind is just jumped from one thing or one thought to the other, I'm seeing where you're going to be able to create more stability in your mind. There's going to be a lot more peace in your mind here. That's a radical change that I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. So yeah, there's a new beginning here. There's a change of events where you're going in a whole new direction. Once you actually go through this process of retreating and clearing out all of this stuff that is really not yours. All of these thoughts of like failure, woe is me energy. You're reclaiming your power. You're looking at things a little closer to see what you need to release. And I'm seeing that you're going to be able to do that during this time, pile number 3. So that's a radical change that I see for you, pile number 3. That is up ahead. So kudos to you for overcoming these battles. I'm cheering you on right now because I know it's already done. So yes, that's awesome. Thank you for this reading. I am so thrilled to hear how this resonates with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I want to thank our ancestors and spirit guides for this beautiful message. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and healing. Until next time. Peace.